Mr. Speaker, I'd like to thank Chairman Frank, Chairwoman Walters, as well as Ranking Members Baucus and Capito, and all the staff for all the work they've done to get us here today. I'd also like to thank FEMA for their technical guidance throughout the year. The amended bill before us today includes language from H.R. 1525 that I authored to provide technical changes to federal flood zone designations. This legislation makes a number of modifications to the National Flood Insurance Act in order to give communities clarity to help them restore or improve their flood protection systems. From my hometown of Sacramento to the Louisiana Bayou to the plains of the Midwest, communities are advancing flood protection infrastructure in order to keep Americans safe and secure. However, as we work to conform to changing dynamics of flood protection, these communities are seeking clarity as they work to meet federal regulations. Public safety is my absolute #1 priority, and during the last year that I worked with local, state, and federal flood protection officials, that remains our priority. This bill will give communities clarity so they can continue to uphold public safety and promote proper protection. Specifically, this legislation will update current law to take local, state, and federal funding into account when determining designations. The City of Sacramento and the State of California have devoted millions of dollars toward flood protection. That investment will simply be recognized by the federal government. For my constituents, this is vital. FEMA needs to recognize what our state and city have contributed when they review the progress made on the Natomas levees in my district and determine the area's flood designation. This legislation also helps communities understand requirements for a completed system. Current regulations are vague on what a completed system actually is, and this has caused great concern and confusion among local communities. This provision brings greater clarity by combining a public safety standard with a concrete milestone. Protecting our constituents from the dangers of floods requires a comprehensive approach. Local communities, states, and the federal government must all be thoughtful and committed partners to achieve public safety. I am glad that the bill before us today includes this federal commitment to give communities as they work to improve flood protection infrastructure. And with that, I yield back my time.